Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Living the Dream. Today we're going to do things a little bit differently, and we're going to be talking about mental health matters, and we're going to be talking to the founder of Happy Thoughts Academy, Miss Charlotte Davis. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. When we're trying to learn new things about ourselves, we do need to understand that any form of information is food for the soul. So, on that note, I'd like to introduce my guest for today, Miss Charlotte Davis. Hello Charlotte, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I just wanted to say thank you for all of those useful tips and everything. So let's get started. What made you want to start Happy Thoughts Academy, and what inspired you?
I've wanted to create Happy Thoughts Academy for a long time. Ever since I was a child, my birthday cake wish was to always make everyone happy. And I realised that that was obviously something that I couldn't do with a candle wish, but it was something that I really wanted to kind of try and do. Our immediate family and our extended family have all been sufferers of poor mental health or mental illness, so it's obviously something that's really affected our lives, especially when our cousin Chris passed away from a mental illness which we really didn't know anything about. And it made me just realise that there's so many people, including myself, you know, who do suffer with mental illness and who don't share it, so they kind of feel like they're the only person going through it. So I wanted to create a place where I felt like our inner thoughts, no matter how shameful or how much stigma was attached to it, could be shared to make other people feel better as well. Even if it kind of meant I had to tell my truth, it meant that others didn't feel so alone necessarily. That's why Happy Thoughts Academy was created.
That's great that you've been able to turn something that's so horrific into helping others. I just wondered what sources you use and where you find your information for Happy Thoughts Academy.
In terms of sources, I would say I do quite a lot of research with joining online wellbeing seminars, talks with doctors, looking into a lot of research that's going on at the minute. I feel like it's becoming much more, there's more awareness of it, and I feel like people are trying to talk about it more. And for example, last week was Children's Mental Health Week, and it was all about expressing yourself, and I feel like it's making it more accessible for people and more easier to bring into everyday life. I know a lot of the students that I teach in grassroots schools, they're doing a lot of it through their schoolwork. In the schools that I'm involved in, we do a lot of it through our curriculum as well. So I kind of learn as I'm going and try and get as much information from different places as I can.
Do you think that the NHS is now moving in the right direction to help other people with their mental health and their mental well-being?
I really don't know why mental health gets so overlooked in society, and it's something that really bothers me, because I feel like the mental health issues are becoming so much more prevalent. You know, the statistics are showing that more and more people are suffering with poor mental health. Obviously we all have mental health, and it fluctuates up and down throughout, you know, an hour a day, a minute even. But I feel like statistics are showing that everyone's mental health is getting worse, especially in the current climate at the moment. And you know, obviously there's only a limited amount of money, I suppose, and they seem to be taking it to things that are like a danger, like here and now, like you could die from this, without necessarily seeing that this is also a possibility of, you know, things that can kind of develop into something that could eventually evolve into death, which is, you know, obviously something that we don't want. I just don't know why the resources aren't there. I mean, I recently got referred again onto the CBT therapy that I had previously, because I could feel my own patterns, I could feel myself going down, and that's a 6-month waiting list, you know. For someone who hasn't maybe done research or hasn't had that before, or hasn't, you know, doesn't know where to find help or know where to look, 6 months is a long time for them to deal with that, especially in this climate. And I hope that it continues to change in the right direction, but whether or not it will, I don't know.
Thank you so much for today, Charlotte. It was great to have you, and hopefully we will be speaking to you soon about other projects that we will be doing, and it would be great to have somebody else's input.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for your amazing videos. I think they're great, and I look forward to seeing the next one.
Don't forget to look at Happy Thoughts Academy. Thanks for watching, guys. As ever, I do really appreciate it, and really appreciate all of your feedback that you've been sending me personally, and don't forget to like and subscribe down below. See you next time.